Hello again, it's me, Jimmy. I am here with a very short video now. They just released the teaser trailer for the Superman movie. I think it's just called Superman. It was originally called Superman Legacy, but I think James Gunn has changed it to just Superman now. But this will be like the proper official start to his new DC universe. Other than the animated show that's ongoing right now, this will be the first live action thing in his DC universe, and I'm super hyped for it. I've been hyped for this trailer. I've been seeing a lot of behind the scenes like photos and stuff released, and it looks really, really good. And it looks really comic accurate too, which is really fun, especially after we got such a dark version of Superman, you know, in Man of Steel and Justice League and stuff like that. I wasn't a huge fan of all that, but I won't go into that until after we've watched this. But yeah, that's enough from me. I just want to get straight to the trailer. Oh. Okay. Superman ain't doing too good. The costume looks great. Oh, it looks so good. I know I shouldn't be commenting on that right now while he's dying. Ooh. And I like his Clark Kent look as well. He actually looks like a different character. I love that. The Daily Planet looks so good. Lois Lane. The music's interesting. Is that Jonathan? You're gonna get sucked up by a tornado again. I did see the photos of him. I think I know who that is. It's Crypto!
Home. Take me home.
Good boy. Oh, Luther.
Superman.
This looks so cool. There's just so much, I can't like talk through all of it. It looks so good. We saw Green Lantern for a moment there and Hawkgirl. Oh, Mr. Terrific, I think. Oh, it looks so good and the music is so good too. July 11th. Looks so good. That looked so good. I know I wasn't talking too much during it. It's just I was kind of trying to absorb it all, but it looks so good. We got like little snippets of everything, but I feel like they haven't shown anything of the plot. Like I have no idea what's going to happen. As for like enemies, we saw like quite a few that could be enemies. There was some sort of giant ball thing that we saw in one of the teaser images. There was some sort of like Godzilla looking creature, and then obviously Lex Luthor. Yeah, we've seen quite a few snippets of different stuff that could be like the villain or the bad guy in this movie. So I like that it's so vague that we don't actually know what the plot is, but it looked so fun. That trailer looks so fun and so good. I am going to be watching it again as soon as this recording's done. I feel like I need to watch it again to get in all the details. But yeah, we got little snippets of other characters too. The good guys. We got like Green Lantern and Hawkgirl. Mr. Terrific, I think his name is. I know that he was in the Arrowverse stuff as well. So it'll be interesting to see him in the movies. I know that he's supposed to be very, like a super intelligent guy, very tech-based, super intelligent sort of hero, so that'll be interesting to see. The costumes all looked great, I thought, from what we saw. Superman's costume as well as the others, they all looked really good, they all looked great, and I can't wait to see more of them. And I can't wait for another trailer, but I'm just so worried. I am so worried that they'll do the Marvel thing, because Marvel have a history of showing too much in their trailers. I mean, a few of the trailers they've shown have basically given the whole plot away to the movie. You might as well just not watch the movie, honestly. But I'm hoping they don't do that. I'm hoping they stay vague with these trailers, just showing snippets of stuff to get you interested, but not giving away the whole plot. And from the snippets we did see in this trailer, it looked so good. It looked so good. We got the Daily Planet, we got Lois Lane, we got Clark Kent, all looking very comic accurate, honestly, and I do like what they've done with Clark Kent's hair. I feel like people joke about it so much, the difference between Superman and Clark Kent, like, you should be able to tell. He just sticks on a pair of glasses and, like, no one can tell that he's Superman. But I like that they kind of curl up his hair a bit and mess up his hair a bit. It makes him look a lot different. You can understand a little bit more how people would be confused in that universe, how people would be confused between the two and not, suspect him of being Superman as soon as he walked in. As soon as he walked into the Daily Planet. And we also saw Lex Luthor, as I mentioned before, and he looked really good. Obviously, it's just Lex Luthor, a bald guy in a suit, but looked really good. And there was like a brief scene where we saw him with a gun. Are they just going to do like classic sort of like comic book bad guy Lex Luthor? They're going to have him like kryptonite bullets. He figures out kryptonite, loads it into a gun and just shoots Superman sort of thing. That's just classic Lex Luthor. I don't know if they'll go as far, at least in this movie, I don't know if they'll go as far as to put him in like a mech suit. I don't think, from everything they were showing, I doubt they're going to fit that into this movie. I will also say it is nice getting a Superman that's more lighthearted, that's more sort of like, obviously we haven't seen too much, so I might be speaking too soon, but from just the color grading and everything, it seems a lot lighter, it seems brighter, it seems more like comic friendly and more fun and sort of like a more family friendly movie, whereas before we had Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League. That version of Superman was very dark, and like, while I know a lot of people enjoyed that, and I enjoyed moments of it, Man of Steel was alright, I didn't hate it, but the more Superman media you see, animations, comic books and stuff, the less the Man of Steel version feels like Superman. Superman's supposed to be this very inspirational, hopeful, colourful, bright, cheerful hero kind of thing, and seeing in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman and stuff, he was very brooding and dark, and like, he almost gave off a more sort of Batman vibe than Superman. In my opinion, anyway. I didn't hate it, but like, I just don't feel like he was done any justice in those movies. But this version seems to be a lot brighter, seems to be a lot more fun, family friendly, at least from what we've seen from the teaser images, as well as this, as well as they released a little snippet of the score, the main theme for the movie, and it seems a lot more upbeat and brighter, so that's fun. There is one concern I have. I'm not trying to like nitpick, but there is one concern I have that I'm worried about. There was a lot in that, and the reason why that makes me worry is I'm worried about the final movie if there's going to be a little bit too much. They're introducing a lot. For the first proper movie in this DC universe, you'd expect them to just do like a Superman, maybe not origin story, because they don't really want to tell that story again. I get that. But you'd expect them to focus the story on just Superman to begin with. But it seems we've got other, I don't know if you'd call them, but Justice League members or other superheroes. We saw Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, I believe it was, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, a few others, and then you've got Lex Luthor as the bad guy, as well as like some sort of big creature, as well as some sort of like world-ending thing. There's some giant ball zapping the city. I don't know. So it's like you've got a couple of world-ending threats, and then you've got Lex Luthor as a villain, then you've got a team of heroes already, and you've got Superman, and it feels like there's a lot going on all at once in this movie, and if it's done well, it might be really fun. It might be brilliant, but I'm just so worried they're going to just pile too much stuff on, and I felt that ever since they started announcing some of the cast and they announced stuff. As James Gunn was announcing the cast and announcing characters that were going to appear, as he was announcing them, it did make me worry when he was like, this hero's going to turn up, and then this hero, oh, and then Crypto's there, and it's like, okay, that's all fun, but are we maybe going a bit overboard here? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too far ahead. I don't want to nitpick this movie before it's even out. I don't want to start hating on it before it's even out. I want to love this movie. I really enjoyed that teaser, and I really, really want to love this movie, but DC movies have let me down for far too long. I'm very skeptical of it. That's all. They've just let me down for a while now, and I'm skeptical of DC movies, and obviously DC TV didn't do too great either. I know that Superman and Lois apparently is really good. I haven't watched any of it, but apparently it's really good. But the other DC TV stuff, not the best. And then the movies, again, not the best. So I'm just really skeptical when it comes to DC movies and TV shows right now. So I'm kind of very skeptical of this, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's going to be good, and I cannot wait to watch it when it's actually out. But I'm going to end the video there. I've ranted for long enough. I know I do this all the time, updating on other videos, but the other reaction videos are coming for Rings of Power and Skeleton Crew. They are coming. I'm working through them. I'm editing them. I took a little bit of a break again. I was just going through some stuff, but I am editing them and I'm getting through them. It's just they're a little bit delayed. So thank you for being patient with me, but they will be released soon, I promise. But I'm going to end it there. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Let me know what you think about this movie, about this trailer, about everything about Superman. Whether you think the Zack Snyder Superman is going to be better than this, whether you think this is going to be better than the Zack Snyder Superman. You know, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what you hope to see in this movie and what you are hoping for James Gunn's DC universe. And until next time, bye.